Uncle Owen!
Yeah?
This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
We would be honored if you would join us.
Do you all remember that droid in A New Hope? The one that Uncle Owen was about to choose, but it exploded when they were purchasing it. Yeah, this little guy. The R5-D4 droid, known as Skippy. Now, this story is Legends, of course, however, it's a fun one, and will make you see Episode 4 in a whole new light, at least this part of it. Skippy was a Force-sensitive droid, for reasons unknown to all. Clearly, even the author of the comic didn't know in Star Wars Tales Issue 1, written by Peter David. Now, Skippy was a slave to Jabba the Hutt, and one day he used the Force to remove his restraining bolts to force persuade the Gamorrean guards to let him free. Walking for what seemed like eternity in the hot twin suns of Tatooine, Skippy was eventually captured and picked up by the Jawas, who sold goods on the planet as they scavenged. It was here that his visions began to intensify, where he saw Luke, Leia, R2, and 3PO. Eventually, the Sandcrawler stopped. The Jawas took out all the droids, lined them up side by side in front of Owen and Luke, and started pushing their sails. Immediately sensing the massive amount of force emanating from Luke, he persuaded Owen to choose him through the Force. As he was so excited about the adventure that would unfold before him with Luke, he immediately had a change of heart, as he saw the premonition of what would happen to the galaxy if he was indeed chosen. R5 saw that without Luke, Stormtroopers would come and take R2 back to Vader, where he would be destroyed and Leia killed for her treason to the Empire by way of calling for Obi-Wan's help. This would lead to a chain reaction. The horror that would include the rebellion being destroyed, R5's memory being wiped, and Luke dying on Tatooine without ever fulfilling his destiny. R5 knew what he had to do. The selfless little droid suddenly set off a mild explosion inside of himself, leading Luke to believe that he had a busted motivator. Skippy then used the Force on C-3PO, telling Luke to buy R2 instead.
Excuse me, sir, but that R2 unit is in prime condition, a real bargain.
Now, as we saw, Owen did, leaving R5 to be destroyed by a stray Stormtrooper blast by the soon-to-come raid sent by Vader. This would cause no one to ever find out the galaxy-changing deed that R5 had just done. Hopefully, this video will help spread the knowledge of R5's selfless and heroic move. I hope we can all appreciate the little busted droid, for he truly saved the galaxy. It will definitely change the way you see Episode 4 whenever Owen is about to buy him. I guess now we know why he suddenly just explodes like that, out of the blue. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Legends story, and look out for the 2 lightsaber giveaways coming this week on a random day between Monday and Friday. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
the Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.